Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about shooting body armor. And the question is, does it make sense to ever shoot body armor? If you see that somebody's wearing body armor, or if you think they might be wearing body armor, does it make sense to shoot the body armor? Now, of course, it's preferable to shoot the face area. Again, I say the face area because you don't know if I'm wearing a hard helmet under my hood here. You may not even know how far down my body vest goes. Okay, but you know for sure that there's no armor over here. So that is the preferable area. Now, beyond that, does it make sense to shoot for the body? And the answer is yes, because first of all, the head is a small target that moves. Okay, so this is a little harder to target. So the reason why I would consider shooting the body armor is because shooting the body armor is going to create opportunities for us to get those face shots. Okay. Now, basically, there's nobody that's going to take hits to the body armor that's not going to react in some way. They're basically going to move to cover, because they're thinking that, hey, if this guy's getting hits on the body, next shot might be going to my head. So that's going to, maybe get them to stop shooting at you, get them to move to cover. It'll certainly put more stress on them, okay, and increase the chance that they might make a mistake, okay. So those are the reasons why we do target the body armor, and from there we're going to follow it up with a face shot when we get the opportunity. Okay. Now the way I'm going to drill this is I have a target set up over there. Okay. And the way I have the target set up is that there's you notice there's a large piece of paper that represents center mass. Okay. And then there's a smaller piece of paper on top of that, and that paper basically represents the head. Okay, and I also have another smaller piece of paper underneath the center mass, okay, and that represents either a hip shot or somebody moving, dropping to a kneeling position, in which case now you're going for a headshot, okay. So what we want to do here is, there's a couple of options here. One of the options is basically a zipper drill, where basically you start shooting here and you work your way up to the head, and you can do that both. You can zipper up and zipper down. Come all the way up, then from there work your way all the way back down to a hip or to a headshot if they've dropped. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is the classical, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Okay, the way I'm going to be doing it today, I'm going to do 2 to the chest, 2 to the head. And the reason why I say 2 to the head, because anything worth shooting once, you might as well shoot twice. So we're going to do 2 to the head, 2 to the chest, and occasionally what I might do is I might go, 2 to the chest, center mass, and then I might drop to the bottom target, which is either going to be a hip shot or a head shot, depending if the person's dropped or not. So I'm going to drill it both ways. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the rifle, and I'm going to start this off with a simple up drill. Okay. Guns loaded, safety on, and we're practicing, coming up, taking the gun off safe, putting the red dot on target, taking those shots. Okay. So let's practice that. All right. So we're going to come up to the chest. Okay. Now we can also do this with a little bit of movement. Okay. The way I'll do this is, move to the right, to the head. Okay. We can also break this up. We can do 2 to the chest, move to cover, and then take the headshot. So we go here, 2 to the chest, move to cover, take the 2 headshots. Okay. So these are some things for you guys to consider and try out. Now, I'm also going to do this with the pistol. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the rifle. I'm going to assume I don't have a rifle. Okay. And now all I have is a pistol, and I'm dealing with an opponent who either I know has body armor or may have body armor. And the same deal, we want to put at least two shots on the chest, 2 shots to the head. And there's 2 ways. There's a couple ways where I can drill this. Okay. Number one, I can do it the same way I did it with the rifle. Now, one of the things to be aware of is with the pistol, obviously we're all going to be a little bit less accurate. Okay. With the rifle, I know I can get my red dot on target and hit, and get that headshot. With the pistol, I'm a little less certain, especially if there's some movement involved. Okay. So I'm definitely going to consider here taking my 2 chest shots and then moving to closer cover if I can, because I want to get closer, because the closer I get, I have a better chance of getting that headshot. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 to the chest to stun them, move up to cover, and then take my 2 headshots. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so 2 to the chest. Okay, so that's one way to work that. If you're working from, if you have cover available to you. Okay, so let's do that one more time. 2 to the chest. Cover. Take that chest shot. Okay. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to assume a situation now, okay, where cover is not available to me, and again I need to get shots on the chest, which is going to basically get them to think about something other than shooting at me. Maybe it'll get them to think about moving themselves to cover. Okay, but what I'm going to do is, since I don't have cover and I feel that I need to close the distance in order to get a more accurate headshot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move in, shooting continuously at the chest. Okay, so as I'm moving in, I'm just hammering away, basically doing a zipper drill. I'm working my way up to that headshot. Okay, and I'm doing it continuously as I'm moving in, and the reason for that is, number one, I'm using a pistol which has less power. So if I'm shooting them with a rifle and I'm getting chest shots on their body armor, yeah, that's gonna sting a whole lot. It's probably breaking ribs. If they have thick body armor and I'm taking chest shots, they're probably gonna be feeling that a little bit less. It may be a little less intimidating to them. So I want to keep that constant pressure on them, boom, 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 all the way in, until I get close enough where I feel confident that I can get that headshot. All right, so let's practice that. So there you saw it, basically moving in, pounding away at the chest, working my way up towards the head, taking a couple of shots at the head continuously, basically not letting up the pressure. Let me know what you guys think of these drills. Try them out. Talk to you guys next time.